What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 21. So today we're going to continue on looking at our orders. Looks like we have another GTR that we could pull in. But I think what we're going to do is just continue on with the story mode, or the story missions rather. So this is a Griffin Tyro, which is a Mini Cooper Countryman. So we're going to go ahead and take that order. Green Mini, huh? All right, so we'll go ahead and get this inside onto the lift. So the task for this car are, we've got a lot of parts to replace here. And we've got some that we haven't discovered yet, but we also have to change the oil out. So we're gonna take a look at these other tasks first. And then we'll jump into the oil change because that'll be the easiest thing for sure. So as we start this, these parts, they'll show blue as we go through it, and I'm assuming we'll find these as we go through these parts here. So let's go ahead and open up the hood here, and we're going to, I guess, take a look. So you can see anything highlighted in blue are things that we need to replace. So I think it's just gonna involve us taking apart most of this engine, and we'll just go ahead and get started on that. So we need to replace that spark plug, and just go ahead and pull all these out anyway. So I don't know too much about like the mechanical side of cars, so I'm hoping, you know, through playing this a little bit, you're gonna, you know, learn a little bit and stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, hit the wrong button. Take off the cover? No. We need to drain, take the pump off first, maybe. Oh, take this off probably. Take off the roller here. And then it'll allow us to take off the serpentine belt B, which will allow us to take off the alternator. Allow us to take off the power steering pump, which I think we need to drain. Maybe not. Okay. And then it'll allow us to take off the crankshaft pulley, which will allow us to take off the timing cover. There's just a ton of parts to engines. It's amazing that somebody was able to just continually piece together new things. Like, all right, and so we need to take off this belt tensioner. Actually, let's go ahead and add that to the shopping list because it's something we need. I think we need that serpentine belt as well. We need the idle roller. Go ahead and take off the serpentine belt. And the roller there. And let's see, let's go up here. And we need the cam gear. Added that to the cart. And I think at that point we might be able to get to the camshaft. We can't. Oh, well, we have to take off all these camshaft caps first. Go ahead and add the camshaft to our shopping list. And we've got to do all that over here as well, huh? Take off at least this cover, not all of it. So it's easy enough. And we can take off that cam gear. And there we go. Camshaft is out. surprised that we can reach these with the car being on the ground. Add at least 2 of those to the shopping cart. Alright, let's go back here. And 1 more. Get the car up for that. Let's go over here. We're gonna add 1 more bushing. All right, so I think that's everything that we can kind of get underneath the car at least. So we're gonna back out. We're gonna put the car on the lift. All right, so let's see here what we can do underneath the car. I know we have to replace these brakes back here, so we're gonna have to get the tires off, at least back here. I don't know if it was a 4-wheel brake job or not. Caliper off here. I'm gonna be adding those brake pads to our shopping list. And I think that's everything on that wheel. So let's jump over here to this other side and get the brake off of here. And add the brake pad. And there we go. So let's go up front. I don't think we need to replace up here. It doesn't seem like it, at least. Actually, it kind of looks like, okay, we definitely need to replace this rotor. I wonder if this is one of the things that we have to find. Looks like the brake up here is bad as well, so I wonder if or if these are some of these unlisted things that we were supposed to find. So we're gonna add that, add the ventilated disc brake, or brake disc, not disc brake. So, all right, so we got those off. Let's jump over to the other wheel. This rotor looks bad as well. So, and so does this brake. So hopefully these will be, I think there was 4 parts that were unidentified or not discovered. So hopefully this will be those parts. And then we can just, we have a collective shopping list at that point. So let's see. All right, so we got them all. So it was the 2 brake disc and the other 2 brake pads. So good deal. Let's go out of here, and we've got an exhaustive shopping list to do. So there we go. That should be everything I believe that we need. So let's start with these. Get all the brakes and stuff back together before we put the car back down. I think that's just what makes sense. Okay, we need a brake caliper cylinder. I don't know if the ones that we pulled are just broke or what happened there. So, and we're gonna need 4 of those. Woo! All right, got the brake caliper cylinders bought now. Oh, I didn't need them. I just didn't click through the progression. Well, we've got extra one of those now on stock. I can't imagine that those will ever be something that we shouldn't have, I guess. Nope, gotta go in the star formation here. So watching some other people play this game is really got a thorough, there's a lot more parts to it than I thought. Like, if your car later on down the road, you'll be able to buy alignment machines, because you can buy different tools and stuff. And like if the car is out of alignment, it'll actually like not drive correct, which is like awesome because that's actually what happens in real life, obviously. So it's cool the level of detail that actually has gone into this game. So look forward to getting into further on that. Obviously we don't have that much money right now. We have $4,200. So we really don't have money to actually like do any of that fun stuff or buy those tools quite yet. But that's what we're working towards. We haven't really been able to play the game on the channel too much just because I try to prioritize Forza and the weekly festival playlist when it resets. But I definitely want to try to like get more videos out on this game just because I think it is just a really fun game, and I just really have to find more time to myself to actually play the game. So we got brakes put back on all of the 4 wheels now. Calipers are back on. And let's throw the last rim on here. There we go. So we've got that done. We can put the car down for right now. We're gonna have to put it back up to do the oil change. But let's start back in here. So assemble through here. We obviously have to put the camshaft in first. And then we can put these camshaft caps back on. I don't think I bought the spark plug that I needed. So I'll have to go back to the shop and do that. But we'll wait and make sure that we didn't miss anything else. Because I'll have to buy an oil filter as well. So we'll do both of those after we get situated. This cam gear B back on. And we can put the timing cover B back on. Alright, now let's flip back to this side. Alright, so we can put the cam gear A on at this point. And then it should put the idle roller. So this is one of the parts that we had to replace. It's actually what we bought 2 of. Good old serpentine belt there, and then the belt tensioner. And that should allow us to put, the timing cover A back on. So we gotta put a few screws in here. Alright, and then the crankshaft pulley there. And throw the alternator and the steering pump. Yeah, the power steering pump. There we go. So we've got that situated there. Let's see, oil filter there. Let's go up here. I think that we're just needing to put the head cover back on. I think. Really putting it back together, it doesn't even seem like we took that much apart, but taking it apart felt like we were taking everything apart. Alright, so let's add that to a shopping list. And then we need to add that to our shopping list. So let's go ahead and put these bearings on, or bushings, not bearings. Realistically, this would be more underneath the car, I guess, but we'll just do what we can. If we can put them on without lifting the car up, that's what we'll do. Okay, so let's exit out of that. car back up in the air. We're going to open our shopping list. We don't need that actually. We need spark plug, which isn't there. Oil filter, we need one of you. So oil or spark plugs would probably be in the electronics, maybe? Yeah, so we need one, I think. All right, so now that's in the air. Let's go ahead and unstar the ones that we've completed. We need an ignition coil as well. So I think that's on top as well. So first things first, let's move equipment to 1. I'm going to move, no, we want to use it. Use equipment, get that old oil out. We're gonna unscrew the oil filter and add a new one in there. And then we can move that back. Is it the only thing we need it under the car for? I think so. So we can put it back down. We may have to lower or raise it back up. But we need an ignition coil. I keep hitting that. So let's see if we can't find that in the electronics. Okay. Buy part. So we need to put spark plugs back in. That was a rather questionable spark plug, quite honestly. Did we need to replace 2? Let's go buy another one. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I don't want to be, you know, a bad mechanic. So ideally, you would just replace all 4 of these, I guess, but add that back in there. And now we can put the ignition coils back on. And after this, we should just have to do the, or take the, or fill it with oil, not take the oil. I don't know when to stop. There's really no good indication. It's starting. All right, let's see. Where's the dipstick at? Let's see what the oil level looks like. We could still go more. Let's put some more in there. Oops, starting to come out. Okay, let's see where we're at now. Pretty good. I think that's about where the max level line is. So let's back out here. I think we've got all of these done. We've got that done. Other tasks are changing the brake fluid, changing the coolant fluid, changing the power steering fluid, and refilling the washer or windshield washer fluid. So let's see what we would get right now if we stop. So we'd get $1,400. So we're gonna see what we get off of doing these other 4 tasks real quick. So coolant reservoir, we're gonna use our other tools and we're gonna use that right here. Okay, and now we can use it in power steering as well. Just gonna drain all of the stuff. Brake is over here, I believe. Yeah, so let's go ahead and fill up the brake fluid. That's not a good angle. I didn't want to take that out. I'm trying to put oil in you, bruh. All right, we're just not gonna be at a very good angle for this, so we're just gonna do this. And look, and do it again. And look. I think it's fine for me. Let's see. It's not gotten the... Okay, it did get that. Okay, good deal. So we're done with that one. Let's do the coolant now. Where's the line on here? I don't see one, so we're just gonna fill it up. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Make sure it counted that. It did, so. Let's go ahead and do the windshield wiper or windshield washer fluid while we're here. And good with that. And then we've just got the power steering. And this one's easy enough to see. See, that should have gotten all of those. It sure did. So we got an extra 460 credits just by doing that little bit of extra work, and that honestly was the easy work. So there we go. Go ahead and close the hood on that. I don't have a car wash yet. How much is the car wash? So here's the garage expansions that you can get. Car wash is $17.50. Let's go ahead and buy it. So that's our first expansion there. Pretty exciting. We got ourselves a car wash. I'm curious. So we would make $2,200 on the dot here. I want to move it out here, give it a car wash, and see if it... So not interior. And see if it gets us any more profit there. And I'm also curious if car wash cost any money to do. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, seems like that's free. Ooh, it's very good looking now though. So let's move, oh, we can see right here. So, doesn't give us any money, but now that we've bought the car wash, we can, you know, use it as a personal thing rather than like making money off of it, I guess, just so that we can, you know, provide that level of service that, you know, I would personally want if my car was, you know, being worked on. I would love for it to come back clean on the inside, clean on the outside, and stuff like that. So, all right, so it's our Mini Cooper done. We're gonna go ahead and turn it to the owner. So let's finish the order. Oh, we're missing idle roller A. Okay. Never mind. We're not going to be returning that to the owner just yet. Let's move it back into the shop. Apparently we missed something here. I don't know where we would have missed. Where is it missing from is the question. I'm gonna imagine it's gonna be on this side somewhere. Let's see, if we go back into this. So we're missing that serpentine belt. There it is, okay. So we just missed, I should have thought about that quite honestly, because I mean, that looks like it should have a belt, obviously. All right, so now we should be done. Okay, that's as easy as it is to look something over, so let's go see if we can't finish this order now. There we go, we got $2,200. We're back up to $4,500. We made our money back on the car wash expansion that we just bought, so I think it's a good place to call it a video. Let's see what we've got for... Ooh, we've got an electric car. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna claim this order just because it's, you know, timed, obviously. and we'll pick up in the next video looking at what is a imitation Model 3 here. So hope you guys enjoyed, but we will see you in the next video.